Hi everybody, it's Tamara Hawk. Um, I'm going to do a video today just about that overview of energies and kind of what's going on over the next little while and what's been going on. And I was trying to decide whether I should do a full moon video or an August energy kind of update for August. And my peeps are saying it's a little bit of everything. So we're just going to give you what we got for now, and we're going to call it an energy alert, and it'll be now and kind of ongoing for a little bit. Okay. um, I know a lot of you have not been having good sleeps the past couple of weeks, and lots and lots and lots of dreams. Okay. um, I think a lot of you are probably doing some work in your sleep, okay, like in other dimensions. But there's also stuff coming up in sleep time where you're kind of releasing energy and um yeah, like there's a lot of release of stress energies in our dreams at the moment. Okay, so um keep that in mind. We're trying to prepare and or go through right now a lot of shifts and changes, and sometimes in dream state we need to kind of blow out that energy, or like if you're one to write down your dreams, look for themes with them, like if there's fears or um, things that just kind of need to change and stuff like that. There You'll be getting a lot of signs in your dreams, but you have to kind of pay attention. Another thing I'm noticing is getting pushed out of your comfort zones. Okay. um, I know, like, even myself, like, I most stuff just is like water off a duck's back with me, right? Like, whatever. Okay. I tend to see like a much bigger picture if something's going on. But a lot of stuff has been annoying to me. Okay. But every single time that I found I'm annoyed, right? Like, if you find you're getting angry, okay, um, first off is recognize that that's actually can be a state of being a victim. Okay. So it's like, where are you, if you're overly angry, where are you feeling like a victim of a circumstance, and what can you change within you to kind of get past that? Okay, that's kind of step one, right? With me, and with these annoying things that have been coming up for me, it's like I was asking for change. Okay, and most of us are, most of you listening want something to change. Okay, so what I'm finding happening is something's going to go on, and it's pushing me so far outside my comfort zones, and in that discomfort I actually get annoyed at the thing that's pushing me. Okay, but at the same time I go to like being grateful that I'm being pushed, and I just, so try and remind yourself, if something is annoying you, just ask, okay, is this going to give me the change I eventually want? Is it going to yeah, is it going to make for change, right? Can you get over the annoyance and push yourself through whatever the change is that you're wanting to make? Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. I just know it's been this theme of like of the collective, where it's like, hey, this is going to freak you out, or it's going to annoy you, or it's going to do this, or it's going to do that, but it's making for the change. Okay, think about, say, working out at the gym, right? um, it could be uncomfortable to kind of grind at the gym and lift those heavy weights, but it will get you where you want to be. Okay. um, what's okay So when you're having these feelings of um, these change things, okay, you can either allow for that change and move through it. Try and get yourself to a place of, hey, this is outside my comfort zone. It's annoying me this person, this thing, it's annoying because it's not comfortable, right? You can either have a willingness to kind of embrace the discomfort, knowing that it's getting you to your next steps, right? Or you can refuse it. You could get angry, you could get bitter, um, you could get really set in your ways and say, that's it, I'm not listening, I be stubborn, basically. Right? Stick your heels in and say, I'm not moving, I'm not doing this, it's outside my comfort zone. Just know that nothing will change if you get too stubborn and don't allow yourself to kind of go with the flow or embrace whatever it is that's being presented to you, because we are all being presented with an awful lot of stuff that's uncomfortable, but it's growth. Okay. um you don't want to make yourself sick or wake up in the mornings thinking, oh, I'm so stuck and I don't know what to do, right? um yeah, and not embracing that change will leave you with those feelings. Okay. Before I did this video, my peeps gave me two separate kind of visions, okay, about the energies kind of now and upcoming. Now, in one, um, it's like I was walking along a trail. I'm a hiker, so I'm walking along this trail, and I'm just doing my own thing, walking along the trail, and all of a sudden there was this giant drop off, right? And it's like I got pulled back, right? So I was safe. I did not fall off that cliff, but it's like that path, there was just something there. Now, if you're finding that you're having that, because like I say, they showed me this because it's kind of a collective energy thing, right? Um, it's first off, you're safe, right? You got stopped. You didn't fall off the cliff. So that's kind of the step one of it, right? And it's like you may need to backtrack a little bit, right? Doesn't mean you have to start at the beginning again, but it's like if you find something blocks your path in a huge way like that, then kind of backtrack just a little bit, pull your energy back just a little bit, and see where maybe you can kind of go on a different trajectory a little bit. Okay. So, as much as we have to allow ourselves out of our comfort zones, if it's dropping off a cliff, reevaluate. Okay. Come back, see what you can reevaluate, and maybe you need to kind of start a piece of it at the beginning. I don't get that we need to start from scratch. Okay. Just backtrack a little bit, say to the last, I don't know, think about like the restore point on your computer, right? Go to the last restore point and then maybe move forward again. Okay. Now, the other thing that my peeps told me right before I wanted to do this video is, it was words, and it said, don't stop trying and don't stop striving. Okay. That felt really important to share with you. Okay. Don't stop trying and don't stop striving. Okay. So if you do have that bit of a drop off and you have to go to your restore point, don't stop. Okay. It's not a quit. It's a reassess. Okay. What else can I tell you? I'm getting, like, with this full moon, you might get stuck in your head a little bit. Okay. Like really, or a lot. Okay. Don't get too set in your ways and stuck in your head. Okay. If you find that you're just thinking too much, do something else. Go for a walk. Focus on your heart space. Think about bunnies or kittens or something. Focus on your heart and get your heart brain coherence going again. Okay. Don't let yourself spiral. It's way too uncomfortable. Okay. And you don't have to. What else? Okay. The next thing I'm getting is ignore all the crap out there. Okay. There's so much. Okay. There's on the media, social media, um, just, I don't really want to say this, but people are nuts. Okay. Like they want to fight, they want to do whatever. Right. And try and ignore it. It's lowering your vibration. Okay. Just over the next little while, over the next couple of weeks or so, just check in with your vibration almost constantly, okay? And look at, um, you know, where you're feeling right now. And then if you end up watching the news or going on Facebook or something like that, and you find yourself getting angry or annoyed or thinking, what the hell is wrong with our world? What's wrong with these people? What's wrong? Okay. It's lowering your vibration. And most of you watching this came here to help raise the vibration of the planet. And if you've got things like that that are lowering your vibration, you just need to stop. Okay. Because it's not helpful, right? Like, we need our communities, we need our friends, we need our families, we need our people. Okay. um there's No matter what's going on out in the world, right? If you have your people, we take care of each other, right? Your friends will take care of you. your you will you're going to take care of somebody that's your friend, right? And they're going to take care of you. So remember the communities, remember your people. And if you do not have people, then your best step is to know yourself, know who you are inside, and then project that outside. And when you do that, you will find your people. Okay. If you're um, if you're putting on a projection that's not who you are, it's really hard to find your people. You're finding people who are your projection, right? And then you never feel like you fit in anywhere. But if you get to know yourself, and a lot of the stuff I said about the dreams and the letting stuff go, all of that, right, can help you know who you are, right? um, then when you project that out and you find your people, we're stronger together, we're safer together, right? If you have your people and you have a vegetable garden, you will share your garden with your people, and vice versa, right? If you have people and they have something to share, they will share it with you. Okay, so keep that in mind, coming, like, say, through the next couple of weeks, through August, probably forever, right? But if you find your like, people are nuts, right? There's gonna be your people that you don't just think are nuts. Okay. I don't know how else to put it. But when we have our people, we'll also be safe. Okay, so keep that in mind. You want to find and know your people. Okay. um, I love my alone time, and I spend a lot of time by myself and with my peeps and whatnot. But I also have been really working for the last 6 months at least on finding my people, right? There was, for most of my life, I couldn't tell many people what I did, who I was, right? Like, I'd say, oh, I could talk to dead people and I see things and I can move energy. And truly, I mean, I moved out to the Bible Belt in 2006, and I literally had people running for the hills when I told them what I did. They'd be like, and then they'd never talk to me again, right? And I'm changing my vibe around that, and it's like, you know what? I'm going to tell everybody. I don't care where I am. Well, maybe. I mean, but when people say, what do you do? Especially if it's people I'm hanging out with, I'm going to tell them. And if they run for the hills, they're not my people, because I want my people. I need my community. I need friends, right? And so do you. If you say something to somebody and they run for the hills, they're not your people. We do not need to fit in everywhere. We will fit in where we fit in. Okay? So keep that in mind. I'm just going to see if my peeps want to say anything else, because I feel almost done here. Okay, just want to mention the external things. Okay, there's going to be stuff coming up in the news, and there has been, but um, where it's more lies on top of the old lies. Okay, so they will be new lies, and they will seem kind of better, maybe. I don't know. But they're still not going to be truths. Exactly. Okay. Now, an example coming to mind is all this alien stuff, right? Most of you watching this probably know that we're not the only ones in the universe, right? And we've probably known that there's aliens or whatever. And they've lied to us up to this point, saying there wasn't any, when they had proof and ships and everything else in the tech, right? Well, now they're coming out with a lot more of the disclosure stuff, right? But they're still not going to be telling the whole truth, okay? And the subject, it's not going to matter what the subject is. They're going to say that about the economies. They're going to say that about money. They're going to say that about um, illnesses, we'll say. Trying to be careful what words I use, but stuff like that. It's gonna just be new untruths. If it lowers your vibration or makes you fearful, stop listening. Okay. Um, yeah. If it makes you scared, don't listen to it. You got to keep your vibe up, right? And fear is pretty low vibration, and it makes you really easy to control when you're fearful, right? When we're fearful, we don't pay attention. We're fight or flight. Our brains turn off when we're scared, right? So don't listen to the fear on either side. Okay? There's nothing to be afraid of. Not one of us is getting out of here alive in the long run. So there's nothing to fear. Okay? Anyway, I hope you found this super duper helpful. I want to thank my peeps for chiming in and joining us. Anyway, if you really like this video, you find it helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. YouTube likes that kind of thing, and then they share it with more people, right? And you could share it with more people too if you want. And if you've made it this far, I have my next energy work coming up on the full moon, which is August 1st. Anyway, much love. Till next time.